You know, there's two ways of looking at it. One is we should be super happy that we won the GLIAC Conference Tournament. We had the most wins in the GLIAC. Us and Ferris made it to the furthest of everyone in the league.
But if you go against me, you're the opposition. But if you want to look like you can close the distance, I'm gonna give it A for emphasis.
How about that? How about that to end the night at Nixon Hall?
You know, we could be really happy about that, and we probably should be, and take some pride in that. The flip side of it is we could also be frustrated that we lost in the second round to a McKendree team that we had beaten earlier in the year, and we beat Minnesota Duluth last year, who made the Elite Eight. It's all a matter of perspective, and I think you want to try to keep both those things in mind. Be really happy, be really proud of what we did, but also be hungry and a little frustrated by what we didn't do. And you know, this year is going to be a kind of test. We've had a good second half of 2 years ago and a good last year. That's been an elite year and a half stretch. Are we that, or are we just another one of those that 2-3 good years and a couple bad years? I think we'll find a lot of that out this year, and I'm excited to find out, you know, if we can do it.
I'm really excited for our preseason this year. Like, for my time here, we've never had preseasons where we've traveled or played these new teams. Play Minnesota Moorhead, we play all these other teams who've been in the NCAA tournament, who's like our established programs. And so I'm excited to play some teams that we're unfamiliar with who are good programs. And what we want to get from that is we want to look back on it and, yeah, these are good programs. How do we match up with them compared to just the teams we play every single year?
Yeah, I think we could be really nasty defensively. Last year, I'd say our offense carried us for the majority of the year, and I think this year we have a lot of dudes that can get down and guard and get a stop. So I think that it could be a real vocal of our team this year.
It kind of felt like we'll let you score, but we're going to go right back and we're going to score. Like, we're going to outscore you. And like Max said, this year our defense is, I think our defense is really stepping up. Like, we're still gonna run our plays efficiently. We're still gonna outscore you. We're still gonna try and go the full court with you. But at the same time, we also have to come back with that on defense. So we're gonna try and find a happy medium between that.
I'd really say since I got here, we've been the hunters and not the hunted. Even with the success last year, you know, it was kind of a program that was, you know, 500, below 500 for a decent amount of years. So kind of just really having no pressure going out there and just playing basketball and go out there and compete, because really what do you have to lose? And you even kind of saw that, you know, a little bit early last year, even though we were super talented, a lot of wins, you know. I don't think a lot of people took us that seriously towards that end of the year, but now coming into this year, like, we're the hunted now. You know, we proved it last year.
I think that's been a challenge. I think we've maybe this year in the preseason, I feel like we've lost maybe a little bit of that chip and a little bit of that kind of anger to have as something to fall back on. And I think we try to remind ourselves that even though now everyone believes in us, most of the people now that everyone believes in, no one believed in, and that's why they ended up here. We have a lot of guys that didn't have many D2 offers other than here. A lot of the schools in the region, in the conference, didn't value those guys. And so now they do, because they've proven what they can do. But don't forget kind of who you were at the beginning of it, and, you know, still having that chip on your shoulder and still being competitive and still wanting to prove people more wrong. It's nice that people think we're pretty good, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't help you. If anything, it's hurting you.
I only had a scholarship offer from here. Max Weisbrod only had, I want to say, offer from here. I think Dylan had 2 or 3 offers. You know, I could go on and on about guys, but it's really just what got you here, why are you here, and, you know, believe in yourself and believe in why you are here and really trust the work that you put in.